Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Second chance again. Well, here we go. Shall we begin? Yeah, I have STW stream going on in the back. You must be asking, hey, iiVoltageWolf, where's your webcam? Well, I turned it off because it's shirtless. I'm shirtless, you know. No one wants to see my bare torso. Even though I am a man. Alright, let's stop waiting around. Let us begin. What's with this shit? I was about to say, what happened? Alright, things should be fine now. The secrets. Here we go.
Okay, one more person can join. You know what? I'm just gonna have one more person join. So I'm picking down between 1 and 15. Picking down between 1 and 15. 6. 1, 2.
Here we go. Let us begin. The ultimate secrets. Here we go. I'll be streaming to accompany you. Alright, let us begin. Good gosh! What? Where? I feel embarrassed with myself. Damn, how much did I sleep? Seems kinda late in the morning. Just a regular sunny day. This place is really exciting. Yesterday, I considered my main objective to find an answer for the question, who am I? But today seems to be far from my mind. I've made a bunch of new friends already. It would be a shame if it turns out that I'm not Leslie, because then I'd have to leave this place. With all these thoughts racing away, I make my bed and start to get dressed. I can't just ignore it, though. Stop inquiring about who I am. Just isn't an option. Welcome. Let us begin. Even if I'm Leslie, I must have a memory, a past. Would be nice to recollect and remember where I was born at least. It would be good to remember my past, even slightly. What if I've lost some serious part of me? It might not stop. I could leave the kettle on the stove and not turn off the iron or forget to buy bread. Simple things at first, but they could get far worse. Just imagine. You come back home after years of work, and the house is just gone. Who will be around to blame? Me? Someone who doesn't even know who he is. I'm not sure if I can get the necessary information here. Besides, all my newly made friends haven't known me for long. I can't remember myself. I need to find some assistance as soon as possible. Hmm. Perhaps there's info about me in the university database. That's right! There's data on all of the students. This means there'll be data about me too. Well, rather about Leslie. That should be here. Then I'm almost positive I can confirm if I'm him or not. Now, how do I get access to university database? Yep, doesn't sound like an easy task. But I need to do something. In movies, hackers gain access to information easily. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I possess the skills of a hacker. But maybe there's an easier way. In the library, I saw a computer, the one the librarian used at the main desk. That computer certainly should be bound to the LAN of the university. Well, it's a start. What excuse do I use to access it? I'll have to decide on the way there. I expect it will be easier than planning all of this now, especially since I don't have much information on myself to begin with. I finished getting dressed and looked out the window. Jace invited me to breakfast. I shouldn't decline. I need to hurry. It would be very embarrassing if, when I got there, Jace had already left. Oh, hello. Today, the cafe is pretty empty. The weather is great, so most of the customers are outside. I spot Jace immediately. Seems like he's talking with Ninny. Hi, Leslie. Oh, hi, Leslie. I had started to doubt you'd even show up. And Miss Free Food? Nope, not a chance. Oh, Jace is treating you today. In that case, I should ask the chef to cook something special. Have mercy. I'm not a millionaire. I don't see any reason to decline your request. You're guilty. Guilty? What are you talking about, Nenny? Jace told me he didn't show you the library yesterday. So first day, and he made you walk all alone. It's not as hard to get lost there as it seems, especially for a newcomer. So Jace should pay up. I don't think that's necessary. No, don't even think about it. It's my cafe. I'll do what I want. He will behave next time. Actually, I wasn't against walking alone. It was a good experience. I need to get used to living here on my own. Oh my, male solidarity? I mean solidarity? Fine, I'll still give you a discount for employees. I'm watching you, Jace. Okay, okay. She headed to the kitchen. Phew, thanks, man. No problem. I knew Ninny wouldn't be happy about it. I need to find out about the university computer network. Hey, is the library open today? The library? I've never visited it on weekends, so I don't know. I love reading, but at the weekend I rarely find the time. Why do you need it? I thought you'd gotten your books already. That's a good question, and I need a good answer. Should I tell him the truth or lie? I'd like to get access to the computer. They are connected to the same network as the rest, right? To the computer? There is one, but I don't think they will let you use it. What you need access to the computer network for. I would like to read, my university personal profile. Oh, then the library one won't do. All computers, of course, are connected to one local network, but each user has different access rights. With the access rights of a student, you won't see anything other than a list of books. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Wait, why do you need to see your profile? Damn, I can't tell him the truth. I can't say that I don't know who I am. Aw, I would like to see what's written about me. It's, there's a recommendation letter, yeah. Oh, you want to learn? Sure, I'll tell you. Alright, Alan. Um, basically, basically, it's my take on the whole werewolf thing. Like the whole werewolf legends. It's my interpretation, which is why, you need this special brew. And, I have it in my hand right now. I can't show you the webcam because I'm shirtless again. Um, but it's basically like water, but it's deceptive and it turns you into a werewolf slowly, starting at your limbs and working its way up to your body. Um, basically, it's a trilogy series that I had fun making, and I even made a behind the scenes to show you what's really being done. Alright, back to the game. Recommendation letter. Don't they give that to you before it gets attached to the case file? Damn, he's right. Recommendation letters usually get given to you to read. So if you don't like it, you could ask someone else to write it. This isn't working. Well, I was in a hurry, so I wasn't able to read it carefully. The person who wrote it didn't like me. I can't even be in his company for a long period of time. What can be so important that you haven't read the letter? Heh, looks like a very important thing not to read. On the other hand, asking someone who doesn't like you to write a recommendation letter, I'm not sure I should be surprised. Seems to me that I had gone too far with the lie. The whole thing seemed illogical. If I continue, it's gonna be worse. I need to get the conversation back to its original track. It's a pity I can't see anything with my access rights. Well, with yours you can't. But if someone forgets, purely hypothetically of course, to log out from his or her account, there's nothing stopping you from using it. Not that you heard it from me. I hadn't thought about that. Not a bad plan. I should take that into consideration. Sounds interesting. Oh, hello! Ninny appeared. There was another girl next to her. She was holding a tray of food. She came closer. She began to arrange the food on the table. Meet Saraz. She is gonna be your waitress today. Saraz, greet the visitors. Hi. Not like you greet friends, like I showed you. Come on, I've taught you how to interact with guests. Welcome to the Laguna Cafe. My name is Saraz, and today I'm gonna be your waitress. She's a bit. You're blushy. You're freaking blushy. Well done. It's not that hard. Hi, Saraz. Leslie and I are very happy to meet you. She's new and very shy, but she memorized the menu in no time. I still can't remember it all. A couple of years, and she will be a manager, and I'll still be waiting tables. Well, let's go, Saraz. There's loads of work to do. They're gone. Saraz is cute, don't you think? Cute? Yes, there's something about her. She's shy and good-looking. Looks like she's pretty clever, too. Yep, pretty cute. Well, bon appetit! And you? We ate pretty fast, and I was really hungry. Looks like Jace was too. So, Leslie, what are your plans? I don't know. What do you usually do on a weekend? I sit at the beach and watch the sea. I get away from the world and relax. I think I'd rather go to the library. I'm not sure it's open today, but anyway, good luck. I think I'll go. If you want to join me, you know where find me. Ninny appeared just after he left. Listen, it's embarrassing to have to ask you, but my groupmate took my notes. Her name is Lynn. She was supposed to bring them back yesterday, but she didn't come to meet me. I can't get out of work earlier because we have a new waitress and I need to watch after and teach her. Could you go and get them from her for me? I'll pay you right back. Sure. Of course I can do it. But where can I find her? I think you'll find her in the pool. Lynn is an athlete. She spends a lot of time there preparing for competitions. And just keeping fit, I suppose. She skips classes sometimes. They know she does it, though. She's part of the swim team, so it seems they're all right with it. Well, I don't know how to get to the pool. Oh, that's simple. Turn right at the library and go straight. Just a bit and you'll see a big building. That's the entrance to the pool. I scolded Jace 'cause he left you alone and now I owe you a pair of free dinners at least, alright? A pair of free dinners for someone who has no money? Sounds great, considering how tasty the food is here. In addition, she said at least. It means that she could maybe help me get some more information. That's the main plan. I shouldn't forget it. No problem. I know where the library is, so I won't get lost. I reached the park pretty fast. What a great day! Ow! What the? Ball hit my head again? At the same place? I picked up the ball. I hadn't even gotten to my feet before the boy was next to me. It can't be. At the same place. The same ball hit the same spot in my head. Not to mention the same boy. Does he do this crap on purpose? Maybe he's training his accuracy and aims at passerby heads. You again? Ho, you got a talent for hitting strangers and passerby in the head, yeah? Silent again. He's mocking me. Listen, be more careful next time, alright? I handed him the ball. You don't have to be silent all the time. Maniacs won't chase you if you just say sorry or thank you. He said something! He took the ball and ran away. I was expecting him to be sorry first, but that's alright too. We were all kids once. I should be more careful next time. I headed to the library, turned right, and went to the pool. Without thinking twice, I headed inside. Oh, I may need to blur this out. I'm gonna black this out in case things go wrong. The pool was big and empty. First corridor was divided into locker rooms and their exits. Again, we're connected to the corridor. Because I have no swimming clothes, I decided not to change and immediately proceeded to the water. The smell of chlorine was in the air. The pool was surprisingly quiet. The occasional splash of water from swimmers was about all I could hear. I looked closer. There was only one girl in the pool. She deftly paddled with her hands, her feet, and her tail, quickly moving from one edge to another. She didn't even seem to stop to catch her breath. I didn't see anyone besides this girl in the pool. Based on her movement speed, she should be a trainer. I didn't want to distract her, but I couldn't find out where Lynn was from anyone besides her. I decided not to disturb her and sat on a nearby chair. She can't swim that fast for long. I expect she'll need to slow down and spot me eventually. I watch as she swims from one edge of the pool to the next. It's 50 meters long, maybe even 75. She'd done 3 laps already, not slowing down to the pace for a second. Well, this girl is impressive. I'm gonna keep it black for a minute. The 4th lap, she noticed me and stopped abruptly. I got up from my seat to approach her. She quickly emerged out of the water and stood right in front of me. She was as tall as Nenny. Her muscles were well defined as a result from her exhausting training. A truly athletic frame. Hey! Hi, I'm Lynn. And you must be... Heck, even she knows who I am! How the heck do they all know that I'm Leslie? Even the idea that I was the only newcomer in the entire school was becoming exhausting. My new trainer, Tiger? Yeah. What? Haha, no. No? So who are you? And what are you doing in the pool? Are you here to peep on girls in swimsuits? Are you some kind of pervert? Ah, what? No, I'm Leslie, your classmate. I've never seen you before, and I don't know any Leslie. You better tell me what you're doing here. Hi, I'm a newcomer. Nanny asked me to take back the notes she gave you. Oh, the notes. Heck, is something wrong? I, um, I might have, um, well, I damaged them a little. Damaged? What do you mean? I dropped them in the water. I pulled them out, but they don't really want to dry. It wouldn't be very nice of me to return them looking like that. I don't even know what to do. Have you tried to dry them? Dry them? How? Well, you could dry them using a hairdryer. Surely you have a hairdryer to dry your hair. Carefully dry each page, there's a chance that the ink won't run. Although, if it has been wet all day, I'm not sure that will work. Well, I dropped them a couple of hours ago. I was focused on training. My trainer is gone, so I don't know how to properly train. I just kept swimming from one edge to the other until I'm out of energy. Swam like that until it was late. I got hungry, and when I looked at the time, it was too late already. You've been swimming for an entire day? That's impressive. Didn't you get tired? Tired? No, I wanted to eat, but honestly, I'm not tired. Swimming so fast all day and not getting tired. She a machine? I'd give up at her pace after 15 minutes at best. That's incredible. Ha, thanks. I'll go get my hairdryer. We dried every page. They were creased up a little and a little worn out. The notes were still slightly swollen and messy, but dry. Most of the writing was still legible. Nenny will kill me, yeah? I looked at the notebook. It made her seem irresponsible, but on the other hand, I understood that it was an accident. Though that didn't make the notes any more readable, did it? I don't think she'll be too mad. I'll try to explain to Nenny that it was an accident. She'll understand. I hope so. Thank you for your help, Leslie. You said you were waiting for a new trainer, right? We've been here for a while. Shouldn't he be here by now? I don't know. After my trainer left... Alright. People from the university administration said they will find a new one. His name is Tiger, if my memory serves me. But he hasn't come yet. I've been waiting all week for him to show up. That's pretty strange. Not everyone here takes sports too seriously.
How about Maya?
Alright.
The people? When they
We have no strong football or basketball team. Alright, so I can uncensor this. So this is what I'm looking at. This may be a bit tasteful, so be advised. Players go to training because it's on their timetable. Trainers often behave the same way. They don't care what the students get up to. They show up, do their time, go home. Sounds sad. Sports is my life. I love swimming, but since my trainer is gone, there's not much I can do. It's only been a week, and I already hate swimming. But a week ago, it was all I'd ever thought about. She looks upset. That's not surprising. She's got talent, and the strength of her talent stands out, far beyond normal university level. She could become an Olympic medalist, but right now I see only a girl desperate to gain recognition. Her new trainer didn't even come to look at her? That's cruel. Have you tried to relax? Of course. Daily rest after exercise is something you should always have. Some gymnastics and stretching at first, and then some yoga, then sleep. Does she ever take an actual break besides when she needs to sleep? You've got a pretty strange idea of how to relax. It was written in a book I read. To maintain muscle tone, it's important. Have you tried to swim for pleasure? Of course. It goes without saying. My favorite swimming style is the backstroke, so you can watch the ceiling moving when you swim, and in competitions you can see people cheering for you too. It's also the fastest way to swim, not to mention I can swim my longest using that stroke. That's great, but I meant something else. Oh shit. I'm gonna blur this out. Jeez. How do I explain it to her? Relaxing is to ease pressure on your mind, not time to train some more. Look around the pool. There is a big basket with swimming stuff in the right corner. Seems like kids from nearby schools swim here. Among the toys, I notice a pretty big inflatable dolphin. I think that's what I need. Take this. What's that? It's an inflatable dolphin. I see that. What do I need it for? I can swim without it. I know that you can swim without it. Just try to swim from one edge to another, sitting on it. What? What for? Consider it an exercise that will help you relax. She's speechless. I'm serious. Oh shit. Okay, it's good. It's good. Don't worry. I was expecting something way more. So I saved your eyes, and I saved my channel. She didn't climb right away. Seemed to be that she understood it was going to be hard, too. That's good, filling her head with something other than training. Swimming alone is healthy, but sometimes you just need to have fun with other people. When you're alone for a long time, thoughts begin to climb into your head, and everything is worse because of them. When your head is busy solving tasks, even easy ones, takes you away from what was bothering you. Lynn tensed. Seems like she solved her task. a powerful push from the water, and she flew over the dolphin. That's impossible! How did she have so much force? It looks like she's surprised too. Another attempt? This time, she stopped on the middle of the dolphin, but sideways. Usually, someone holds a dolphin so the kid could easily climb it, and even turn it over to the other side, if required, but when no one is holding it. Splash! It's almost impossible. Looks like she understood where she miscalculated. Now she's trying to jump on the dolphin from behind. She needs to calculate her jump force very accurately. If she doesn't land right in the middle, well, again! She will just tumble over with the dolphin. Looks like she's fascinated. Another try, once more, she finally makes it. The dolphin was clearly too small for her. If she shifts her center of gravity wrong, she will fall immediately, and she will have to repeat it all. She seems to grasp that, though. Now she's thinking on how to move forward. She slowly swiped at the water with her hands. Big mistake, the dolphin leaned too hard forward, and every now and then she tried something new. She tried to row with her hands and legs. She even tried to rock forward and back. That didn't work, but she did not give in. She even used her tail as a miniature rudder to guide herself left and right in the water, rocking it rapidly back and forth to produce movement. But it wasn't quick enough for her, and it was obvious that the efforts of her tail alone were tiring, and she couldn't use her hands and feet. Lynn climbed out of the water. This time, her breathing was really heavy. Her efforts seemed to have tired her out more than actual swimming. Damn. She looks pretty dangerous. I'm not sure I can stop her if she decides to take an angry swing at me. Thank you. What? You looked like you were going to kill me. What? No. Heck, that was so great. I'm so exhausted. But it was fun as hell. Ugh. Looks like she isn't going to kill me. That's good news. I thought I was dead. Heck, I had forgotten why I loved the water. It was like being a kid again. How did you know that would help me? That's a good question. Reminds me of the fact that I barely know anything about myself. Maybe I should swim with the dolphin too. Maybe it would help me sort my head out. You've got to try it. It's so damn fun. I'm too predictable, easy to read. It isn't like she's some sort of psychic. Considering that Nenny works until late today, and won't get out early, I can give her the notes any time, so I could take a dip. On the other hand, I have no swimming trunks, and I can't swim naked. Not to mention, I need to try to access the administration services on the network. I would be glad to, Lynn, but I'm not really dressed appropriately. That's not a problem. You're not suggesting I hop in naked? That's an idea, but I have a better idea. Your new oh shit. I'm gonna black this out in case. Yeah. Sporting uniforms in your correct size are given to all students, including the basic swimming trunks too. You just need to stop by the campus mailroom to pick yours up. But then again, they aren't open today. But since I'm the senior member of staff at the pool, I think I can authorize it on your behalf. She quickly runs to the dressing room, leaving me alone with the swimming pool and the inflatable dolphin. So strange. When I look at the dolphin, I feel like I'm close to remembering something. Not faces, not real memories or even words. It's a feeling. I'm feeling nostalgic. Like this sort of thing was a big part of being a kid. I liked inflatable dolphins during childhood, maybe. I definitely liked the reaction that this one got out of Lynn. Done. Lynn's voice told me from my memories. What? Are you in a trance? You haven't moved since I left. I didn't think Lynn was gone all that long. Just how long had she left me staying here with this strange dolphin in exactly the same spot? Sorry, daydreaming. Got lost in my thoughts. I sort of don't know the size of your, well, the front of your trunks, generally. So I took a couple of different sizes, try them on, and see which ones fit best. You can't keep, and you can keep those. Those are yours now, so be sure to bring them along if you want to go for a swim. I'll wait for you in the water. Those parting words, she took the dolphin and jumped back into the water. The first pair seemed to fit okay, though they were a little tight. Okay, so these are good. So I could show the screen again. They didn't exactly seem too appropriate for swimming in public. Lynn and I swam for a long time. We raced in the water. She overtook me, twice. We swam a race on dolphins. It's a draw. We just splashed around, made a mess, and flew along on our backs. The time spent together with Lynn passed unnoticed. We didn't talk much. We spent most of it laughing like goofy kids. It was pretty darn fun. When I got out of the pool, I felt quite tired. For Lynn, though, she barely looked in the least bit exhausted. She looked ready to go all over again. Thank you, Leslie. That was fun. You're welcome, Lynn. I was happy to swim with you. You probably need to take those notes over to Nenny. Right! The notes! I lost track of time. Sure hope the sun hasn't gone down yet. You're right. I gotta get going. Sure, thank you again for keeping me company. It was nice to spend time doing nothing for a change. All the better because I wasn't alone. Huh, not a problem. Call me anytime. Actually, I'm here most of the time, so come see me whenever you like. Deal. Lynn sure is an interesting girl. She spends a huge amount of time training. I can't imagine who could rival her. I've got changed back to my clothes, took the notes, and went over to the cafe. Lynn seems to have stayed at the pool and continued her training. No surprises there. Finally, time to head back to go see Nenny in the cafe. She needs her notes. Although, I'm not far from the library, or the beach for that matter. I've got time before evening, yet. I can take the notes to Nenny in a little while. I think I should see about accessing the library or checking the database. On the other hand, I'm not sure I can handle it alone. Maybe I should consult Jace on the matter. Let's see. I'm gonna bring the notes to Nenny. Before I go to the library, I should probably give Nenny her notes. I headed straight to the cafe, the better choice. There were only a few guests in the cafe. Nenny immediately noticed me. Oh, hi Leslie, back already? Hi Nenny. Yeah, I decided to bring you your notes earlier than expected. Wonderful! The thing is... Well, what's up? There's a little problem with your notes. A problem? That's a wonderful bundle of dried wet paper you're giving me, This isn't... It's your notes. What? Wait, don't get angry. It was an accident. That's Lynn. That Lynn. I told her to keep my notes out of the water. But she... Oh, I'll show her. This situation is getting out of control. I'm not sure if Nenny's anger is real. Lynn spoiled the notes, but it shouldn't get in the way of their friendship, right? Lynn isn't to blame here. What? Then who? Uncle Sam? Lynn gave me the notes to keep them safe and dry, but because of my clumsiness, I slipped and fell. Your notes fell into the water. We've made every possible effort to minimize the damage. I even dried them off with a hairdryer. What are you talking about? Well, I couldn't exactly restore them completely, but the damage was limited. To a degree, anyway. In short, the notes are just about readable. You made that up! You're trying to protect Lynn, right? Damn, she can tell that I'm lying. But if I admit that I was lying to her, it doesn't solve this problem. The die is cast. Guess there's no retreat now. No, I'm not lying. This was all my fault. What has she done with you out there in the pool that you're trying to shield her? Threaten you to death? No, she isn't that evil. She isn't the guilty one here. Okay. Looks like she's calming down. Be careful next time. Tiles are slippery stuff. Fur won't save you. A hard fall, and voila, you have no teeth. Sounded a bit ambiguous, as if she threatened me. Although I don't think that a sweet girl like Nenny could ever be capable of something like that. Well, do you forgive me? Forget it. I'm just not feeling so good right now. I taught Sarah's all day today. She, of course, grasped it all really quickly, but it takes a lot of patience. I'm exhausted. I just want to make sure that you've forgiven me. Well, we'll assume that, yeah. Come on, they're just notes. I'll live. I still have a lot of work to do. With such a low number of customers, these tips won't even cover me getting my nails done. Take care of yourself. I was almost certain that she was going to end me. I'm still not sure that was the right thing, lying to her. On the other hand, I wouldn't want to expose Lynn. She trains hard, and all this bullshit with a trainer. She already has a lot of worries. I think taking a bullet for her has got to be good for the karma. Still have things to deal with in the library. Alright, let's see if Jace'll do it. Oh, Leslie! Jace looked happy. I was hoping you might stop by. Hi, Jace. Silence hung in the air. Is something wrong, Leslie? No. Just, this place is so calm and peaceful. Right. He looked toward the horizon, as if he was trying to see something in the distance. This is a special beach, Leslie. Yes, I remember. You all... No, I'm not talking about it being as special to myself. This beach is called Cursed, Leslie. What? Cursed? Yeah, well, maybe I'm exaggerating. Jace sat directly on the sand, offering a gesture for me to do the same. As I sat down alongside him, Jace again looked thoughtfully at the horizon. Oh! You've probably already noticed that there isn't a soul around. Yeah, but I think this is due to the fact that the beach doesn't have any facilities. No changing rooms, no beachside cafes, things like that. It's true, in part anyway. But it wasn't always true. Once upon a time, this was a big public beach. Every day, there were hundreds of students and city dwellers stopping by and resting here. Kids from local schools and kindergartens used to come by for visits too. Chase took a small piece of driftwood in his hand, a twig of some kind, and began to draw something on the sand. Everything changed one day, Leslie. It was summer. There were a lot of holiday makers on the beach, when suddenly someone apparently swam out too far. This happens all the time. Someone didn't calculate the strength of the waves and began to sink or get pulled out. It's nothing new for the lifeguards who are already on duty at public beaches. I looked in search of the rescue tower. My eyes caught only 4 iron pillars jutting out of the sand not far from where we were sitting. That was probably where it used to stand. But this time, everything went wrong. Jace sighed. This time, the blame was not on a fool not counting their strength right, but nature itself. They said it was some sort of freak accident, a change in the current. Later, when everything was over, seismologists said that it was formed too quickly, that it was impossible to predict. Initially, nobody knew about the change in the currents. Some people were cramping up suddenly and struggling to get back to shore. Panic took over, and husbands were saving their wives, parents were rescuing their children. Many people rushed into the water just to help. Jace put aside the twig in his hand. But nature had prepared a terrible trap. When the masses of people were at their peak, it seemed as if it had been waiting. Another shift, and all of those people went all under at once. Oh God. Right. There were several hundred in the water. Rescuers were able to save a couple dozen lives. Jace looked back towards the sea. The investigation began immediately. The beach was closed to the public. No swimming allowed. However, even after the testing was done and it was declared safe again, no one dared to come back here. The beach was closed indefinitely. Nobody wanted to go near the water at all. Since then, the beach is known to locally be cursed. This is just local news, of course. Despite how many people died, very few people, not from here, really know much about it. It's sad that sometimes items come back, washed up from the depths, belongings from the people that they were snatched away. Do you believe it? I don't really believe in paranormal activity or things like that. This beach just doesn't get visitors. There are no tourist crowds, no reveling adults or screaming children. That's enough for me. Most people won't even cut across the sand around here. They'll use the park footpaths instead. Jay stood up, shaking himself free of the sand. What do you think, Leslie? Does this place deserve to be feared? I tried to smile, but it was strained. To be honest, I don't really believe in paranormal occurrences either. If it has been proven safe through scientific testing, then I'm not afraid. I got up too, brushing sand from my pants. Seismologists claimed that this place was safe before the tragedy, though. I noticed what Jace had drawn on the sand. It was a number combination, 1578. Jace, what does this number mean? I pointed to the sand. Haha! Jace erased everything with one kick. 1517. No, I got lost in thought. Draw things like that sometimes when my mind wanders. He smiled. I'm sorry that I'm telling you tall tales. I've just been thinking about it today while admiring the sea, that's all. It seems that I still have a lot to learn about the city and its mysteries. Oh, the stories that I know could fill a city bus. I could spend hours talking about them. It'd have to be someone who'd wanted to listen, though. But it seems to me you didn't come here for the stories. Jace already knows what I need in the library. I think we can speak plainly about it. I'd like to ask you for help, Jace. Help to do what? I need to get to the library. And you still haven't been? Where have you been all this time? I went to the pool to find Lynn. She had Nenny's notes. Really? How long did you... Well, I was a little delayed. We swam together for a while. Oh-ho! Our urchin has been up to no good, eh? What? No, we just swam. You have the gift of making friends, Leslie. Lynn doesn't really engage with people much. She doesn't care about strangers. But she allowed you to get into the pool during training. I think she likes you. To be honest, Jace's comments made me a little confused. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. he became a little more serious. Anyway, I doubt I can really help you with getting in or even accessing administration files on the computers. I'm not really good at that stuff. As a friend, I'd like to talk you out of it, but I'm sure you'll have your reasons. I do. Leslie, violating the network security here is a serious offense. If you're caught doing anything, it wouldn't be good. There are security cameras at the library, but they exist to monitor visitors and their behavior. Chances are the systems aren't on during the weekend when they're closed. Even so, if it's on, you'll need to disable it to be able to work in peace. They catch you, you'll be out on your butt and out of this school before you can say apple pie to my friend. But I don't even know where to begin. How the heck do I turn it off? I don't know. You plan to play the hacker. You'll need to figure it out. Actually, I think I know who can help you. Winter works at the library, so she has the keys. Tomorrow the library definitely isn't open. If you want access, you'll probably need to go find Winter. She'll likely be in her room, room 244. Thank you, Jace. You might have given me an idea. I doubt Winter will be happy about it, and even less happy if she finds out that I sent you to ask her. So don't mention my name. Don't worry, I won't. Thank you again. Be extremely careful. This is gonna suck. The library was open. The main lights were turned off. There wasn't a soul around. But why was the door open? I didn't have much time to think about it. I had other things in mind, like getting access to the network. I found the librarian's computer pretty quickly. I remembered where it was from my last visit. It looked like the main power to the entire building was off. I didn't get a peep out of the computer. The desk lamp nearby wasn't switching on either. The breakers were off. When I was at the library last time, I think I saw something similar to a switch box. Maybe I could turn the power back on there. Cautiously, I crept through the library. In the dark, I fumbled and tripped over a pile of books lying on the floor, joining them on their hard surface moments later when I fell. Who's there? Winter stepped out from behind a nearby bookcase. Winter? What are you doing here? Hey, wait a minute. I actually work in the library and can be here whenever I like. I even have a key. But what are you doing here? How did you get here? Did you break the lock on the door to get in? I didn't break anything. The door was wide open. Damn, I knew I had forgotten something. In any case, what are you doing here? Tell her the truth or try to lie. I don't know. I don't know what to pick, guys. I don't know what to pick. Damn. Finally, I don't have to do everything alone. I can trust her with the truth, I think. I hope anyway. I went to meet Lynn at the pool to get back the notes for Ninny from our last lecture. While I was walking by, I thought I'd stop by the library. And where are those notes? I took them over to the cafe, then I came back to stop by. You're fast. Okay, let's say that I believe you. Heh. She smiled. Seems to me that you were looking for an excuse to come and visit me. Yeah, you said that you were here almost every day. I thought it might be nice to see you, have a face-to-face chat. It is true, in fact. I'm here every day, except weekends. On weekends, the library's closed, and I'm not allowed to visit it. But a delivery of new monthly magazines came in yesterday, and they don't go public until next week. I might have borrowed a couple, and I had to return them. But if nobody's here until Monday, then surely you could have waited until your next work shift. Well, I wanted to return the old ones I'd read and replace them, without having to deal with too many faces. That's all. I understand, Winter. I don't always want to deal with the people either. I'm glad. Most people think I'm strange, since I prefer staying here, reading my books. I mean, I don't go to parties, I don't drink at bars during the evening. People developed an impression of me that I'm just a quiet, nerdy girl. They only come to talk to me with questions about lectures in school. No one even asks me, "How are you? Nice weather, right? Want to go for a swim?" I get asked to help solve a problem or maybe a book recommendation. I understand that it's my fault that others have this opinion about me. I tried to change myself, tried partying, going to bars and all that. It just doesn't suit me. I don't feel right, so I stick to what I know. I like books. The world can be cruel, most often. It's cruel to those who least deserve it. Right. So, how do you feel about the weather? Yeah, she clearly had a hard time. But me? Just who is me? I still don't know who I am. But then, is that really all that important? Will my feelings change if I suddenly know who I am? Seems to me you're kind to a fault, Leslie. If only everyone else was as open as you. I hold the theory that everyone has the potential for good and evil in them in equal parts. If we'd clear out all evil, only leaving all the good in the world, that would be good, wouldn't it? You know how a magnet works, right, Winter? Of course. If you cut the magnet exactly in the middle and throw out the part which was positive, the negative part will become a magnet itself, half positive and half negative again. No matter how much you may separate the two parts, there will be both negative and positive parts. Similar in society. If you leave only the good in it, they will also be divided into good and evil. It's an interesting theory, but I doubt it's something we would really test. Don't worry, I'm just... Alright, good. Well, look at prisons as a real example. You put all this bad into one place. You assume the place will be full of it, but some people there change. People rehabilitate. They follow the rules. They realize they made a mistake. Plenty of them don't. They might go on to kill, to steal again, but lots of prisoners go on to lead good lives. Hey, buddy. Damn, you're right. I guess that could be considered a proven example in the real world. Looks like I distracted her with conversation a little. She looks... She likes to be challenged mentally, it seems. Perhaps Winter could help me out with the network. Here we are. More iiVoltageWolf. Hey, Cameron. Hey, buddies. but I'm playing Second Chance. This is a visual novel that's aimed towards adults, and I black out the screen when things are about to get tasteful, you know? So don't worry. 8. We got 8. Let us begin. Can you turn on the lights? Sitting here in the dark feels a little dangerous. We'll fall over on the way out. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddies. Hey. Not necessary. I already found everything I needed, so we can go. Wait. You never did tell me why you came to the library. I came to Sorry, what? Well, the university has an internal network. I needed to access it. I know it has an internal network. Are you insane? The network is strictly confidential. Only the faculty have access to it, Leslie. If someone finds out that you even want to get access to it, you can wind up getting reprimanded or kicked out of school. If you gain access to that information without authorization, you could wind up even worse off. I'm not surprised she doesn't like the idea. I wouldn't tell you this if I didn't have a valid reason to need access to it, Winter. I need to see my personal file. You must want to access your personal file? What could be so important in there that you risk all that? You know what? I'm gonna come out to her. I'm gonna come out to her. Here we go. Let us begin. I'm gonna tell the truth. If I want her help, I'm gonna have to tell her the truth. Winter, I don't want to seem crazy, but I'm listening. I have the symptoms of amnesia. I need to make sure that I'm Leslie. What? I woke up 2 days ago on a railway platform. I didn't remember anything, even my name. I'm still not sure if I even am Leslie. I need to access my dossier to make sure that I'm Leslie at least. Maybe there's a photo of me? Maybe. After reading information about myself, I'll be able to remember something. Are you seriously telling me the truth? I swear, I'm not lying about this. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Winter, I remember nothing. If you were me, wouldn't you be afraid to find out? That you might not be the person you think you are? Wouldn't you be afraid that people would see you differently if they found out? You tried to get me to do something illegal, Leslie. Whoever you are, this information gets out, both of our lives will be destroyed in one way or another. So you'll help me. Hell. Okay, I'll turn on the power. As soon as I do it, the video system will start to power on. You'll only have a couple of minutes before the video cameras start working. You've got a few minutes at best, so don't waste time. Turn on, read, turn off, then I'll disconnect the power so that cameras don't have time to start recording. I don't know how to thank you, Winter. Oh, don't worry about it now. I'll come up with something. Before we get into the database, you have to bypass the protection system. Remember, you have minutes at best. You have to hurry. Thank you, Black Bear. Fine. Let us turn on the power. Let us turn on the power. I'm shaking. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let us begin. Shit. Got it. Got it. Got it! fucking... Yeah! Alright. Oh. Mm. Man. This is going on for a while. You owe me. Really owe me. For now, I don't need anything from you. But be ready. I risked a lot to help you. You'd best be willing to risk the same for me in the future. Winter, have you ever looked into the internal network? Me? What? Did you hit your head while I was gone? I told you, it's a serious crime. Of course I never looked. Once when I was carding books, I saw the screen with an open database on there, but that's all. I didn't look. And you never wondered what's in there? Why would I ever be interested? It's only service information, grades, and other completely unnecessary things. Everything that is written about me, I probably already know for myself. I've no need to break the law. Hey, Night Guardian. Here we go. Let's go, Leslie. Holy shit. Damn. Oh boy. Whew. Hey! Ceres! Damn, you scared me. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Looks like we have a serious talk. We're roommates. There's got to be some sort of mistake. As far as I know, a male and a female dorm wings are separated. And I'm more than sure that this one is male. Besides, I already have a roommate. Anyway, how did you even get in here? Well, the secret is, I'm a mage. I'm able to pass through closed doors, and I can sort of look into the past of others. For example, I know that you have never seen your roommate before. A mage? No way! It sounds utterly ridiculous, but really, talking about it so openly, this place just keeps getting stranger. Here's here's a spoiler. I saw this from a screenshot. It turns out that this cutie right here is actually a boy, a femboy. All right, here we go. We got a new sub. We're doing good. And we're still going. At this rate, we have 19 playbacks. All right, let me see. I'm gonna refresh the page because the chat isn't loading on this end of the YouTube network. So we got it again. In general, to have a magician friend, surely that'd be a good thing. She can look into the past. Perhaps she can tell me about my past. On the other hand, I can't predict her reaction when she discovers I might not be Leslie. She might know that already. Wow, are you really a magician? No, you idiot. I'm your roommate. I have a key to the room. She showed me her hand, which held a key exactly like mine. Magician, yeah. Damn. Well, I'm an idiot. Although I still have more questions. Okay, but how did this happen? You're a girl. Why do you live in a men's dorm? Is there a lack of rooms in the women's dorms or something? Well, yep, I told you, this motherfricker's a boy. Well, truth be told, as embarrassing as it might be, the fact is, I'm a boy. Ah, mm-hmm. Not this time. In short, I'm a cross-dresser. You're so weird. I'm weird? But, but why are you doing it? I prefer to keep my reasons to myself. It's not your business anyway. I'm asking you to keep your mouth shut and do not gab about it to anyone else. I mean, you didn't tell anyone else about this. No one else knows that you're a boy? But why did you decide to tell me about it? You and I, as you have already noticed, are roommates, so I couldn't hide it for long. That's why I decided to tell you now. Hmm, perfect. And one more thing. Oh shit! I am going to black out my screen if things go wrong. The fact that I dress like a girl does not mean I do not like girls. So if in your perverted head you suddenly get the genius idea that it would be nice to come on to me, I'll pepper spray you. I hope we understand each other. Nothing from that shy waitress girl remained now, that was for sure. But there was still something cute in him, like what I saw in his behavior at the cafe. He's trying to be serious, perhaps that was why he was so cute. Come on, I never even thought about that. Sure, sure, I know you're kind. Never mind. Oh, never mind, I can turn it on now. I brought some food from the cafe. It's on the table. That was my plan B before C. Appease you if you don't agree to plan A, so you can eat. Ah, thank you. And what kind of plan was C? It's better if I don't tell you. Sounds like plan C was to eliminate me. I'll go take a shower and head for bed. Try to finish the meal before I come back. I'm damn tired today, and I don't want to sleep with the lights on. That. Oh, I am going to black this out. Yep, yep. I I'm I'm happy. I'm happy I blacked that out because YouTube would really kick my ass. And I got a Steam achievement. Oh man, he really is sensitive. Huh? What? Damn pervert. Remember the paper spray. I mean pepper spray. Oops, shit. Alright. Threatening me with his finger, he headed toward the bathroom. And don't even think of dropping in on me. The end of the sentence was drowned out by the sound of water. I don't think he was expecting an answer from me. Sitting at the table, I began to think about what happened to me today, simultaneously snacking. It proved difficult since the only thing left in my head was the conversation I had with Ceres. Seems like he had been keeping that secret for a while already. But if he likes girls, why would he come cross-dress then? It's pretty confusing to me. Nate told me that Sarah is our classmate, but when I checked the network, there was no profile for her or him. To hell with terminology. On the other hand, there wasn't even any information about Nenny herself. Most likely, there were only a small portion of profiles opened. I had very little time for digging for details in there. I took a deep breath. My plan had failed. I'd expected to find out information about myself, at least confirm my name, but the network had been useless. Well, it was useful, it just had nothing about me. Empty space, not even a photo. I would be lying if I said I was comfortable with that all. Alright. Yep. Here we go. This might be the finishing chapter. Wait, hang on. Attempts to answer the questions I had only led to an increase of questions, and it had sucked all my energy for the day. Maybe I should just stop thinking and try to sleep. How long have we been doing this? An hour and 17 minutes. No, I don't know why, but I have to find the answers. It's tearing me apart. This city sure has a lot of secrets. Well, I guess it's anything but boring. I need to think of a new plan. I yawned. Well, I guess if I can't think of a plan, I can just head for the solution and grab a train. Closing my eyes, I tried to relax, my mind finally switching off as I fell asleep. And I'm gonna save here. And here's my save data. This is what the save files look like. So there are six save slots, which is good for something that was made in RenPy. Oh, you love Ceres? Sure. But I will have to admit that that he's a bit sensitive, you know? I mean, I myself am sensitive as well. It's just, you know, I can understand why someone would be embarrassed by looking at them undressing and whatnot, but you did not get to see any of that because I blacked out the screen at the right time. But Night Guardian is a fan of Ceres. Um, I'm all in for Nenny because I love dragon girls. You know what? I'm thinking of something. Tragedy of Aether. I should add a dragon character. That's not within the lore itself, but a fan character made by me, and probably going through a few prototypes before finalization. But ideas for Tragedy of Aether, that'll happen another time. But that's pretty much the entire game. Not the entire game, but the entire stream of a game. If you want to see more content like this in the future, like gaming, vlogs, and furry-related content, consider hitting that like button and subscribing to this channel. Don't want to miss anything? Consider hitting that notification bell to get notified of all new content heading your way. And this has been iiVoltageWolf, and I'll see you all in the next session. Goodbye, Packmates. We had fun. We had